Welcome to the Mizzle and Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go. Welcome to the Mizzle and Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go.
First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. 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 Touchdown, yeah. Touchdown, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, giving you some new looks
Right?
to the Mizzle and Dub Show. Special thanks to EJ Whistle for coming up with that little ensemble there as you look at our new opening to the show. Quite impressive, young man. Keep doing what you keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate you. And speaking of course, comes right on it.
That was fire, cousin. We definitely appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah. That's great, man.
Absolutely. So welcome to number 190. Man, 5 away from 200.
Let's go.
Hell, at this rate, we might get to 200 by the end of the week if with this pace.
Well, hey, I'm down to get there.
But nonetheless, welcome to
You already know,
you are. Anyhow, welcome. He's Brotherly Love, and I am the light-skinned Blackskin. We welcome. And as you can see, he was very happy. Needless to say. So let's just get right into it. As Mr. Elton John is playing across the airwaves. And I'll tell you what, we're not surprised at the young man's talent, and he keeps improving every season. But tonight, or should I say last night, April the 30th.
In the Mecca. The grandest age of them all.
2024. In Philadelphia 76er lore, that will forever be known as the Tyrese Maxey game, because it had to take all of his 46 buckets for the Sixers to force a Game 6 back in Philly.
You read it.
As they get the win in overtime. Oh, yeah, he definitely is him, which, by the way, congratulations again to Mr. Corey Hammond and his lovely wife as they welcomed another baby into this world yesterday morning. So congrats to Corey and the missus.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, went to overtime, and then the shot. First off, he shot that from Queens, and or should I say Rucker Park, and which I'm like, oh,
he is, cousin.
Just decides to just
that was Steph Curry range. That was Curry range.
It was. It was. And I wasn't expecting him to take that shot when he let Scum just like, oh. Like,
bro, he pulled up with confidence. It wasn't no pulling up. It's almost like when KD pulled up to win the finals in Cleveland, when he walked that ball
Game 3,
up court, and he stuck it right in Durant's eye. In LeBron's eye. That's what Maxey did. And what was Josh Hart thinking? What was he thinking? I mean, I'm glad he thought that way because my man got a 4-point play out of it. But, and then to turn the ball over, they were down 6 with 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And they took it to overtime.
Yeah.
They better build on that shit and take it back to Philly.
Well, I'll say this: Josh Hart missing the free throw did help, because if he makes both, the game is over. But he only makes one of 2, which gives Philly a shot. And of course,
that feels the same.
And of course, Maxey comes up from.
Go ahead, finish. I'll wait.
No, go ahead, and finish. No, go ahead and finish. No, go ahead and finish your point.
Isn't that kind of the same way how Kyle Lowry If Kyle Lowry sinks those 2 free throws, you're talking about maybe us being up 3 games to 2. Going back to Philly.
Well, I mean, this is why we always say, kids, hit your free throws.
They're called
And
free throws for a reason.
and as I've always said, and as I said, if you don't make your free throws, you don't deserve to win. And that's just, quiet as it's kept. I mean, those two were just, I mean, Maxey, I'll tell you what, it was a fantastic duel between Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Maxey. It was
Did he put
back
up
and
40
forth.
again?
It seemed like each guy was. Brunson had 40. He had 40 exactly, yes.
That guy's a fucking problem. I knew I should have took the over on his points.
And it just seemed like with the way towards the end the Knicks were getting rebounds again, it just seems like it's going to be it. And then somehow, some way, Josh Hart misses a free throw, and Tyrese Maxey took the game into his own hands in overtime, and the Sixers keep their season alive in overtime with a 112-106 victory. But I mean, Oubre at 14. Tobias Harris was outstanding in Game 5 as he shot the ball very well, had 19 big points for Philly. Embiid had 19. Batum had 8 off the bench. Payne had 6 off the bench. But, I mean, really, what I think really the difference in the game was Philly hit 5 more three-pointers more than the Knicks. Philly hit 15 of them. The Knicks only. So that was, I think it played a huge dividends in the game. But here's what I really think would hurt the Knicks in Game 5 last night. The free throws. They only shot 16 for 24 at the line.
You can't do that.
So that's 8 points that you're missing right there.
Yeah.
You add those 8 points, they win by 2.
Yeah. I agree.
Because, again, now in this particular game, Philly won the rebounding battle, and they won the offensive rebounds in this battle. Rebounds total, Philadelphia had 46, Knicks had 40, but it was 12 offensive rebounds for the Sixers to the Knicks 6. So there you go. I mean, it was just it was a great game. It was back and forth. Philly playing desperation basketball, and Tyrese Maxey basically took it into his hands and said, "Hop on, I'm going to carry us today," or last night, and that he did. And so Friday, the Wells Fargo Center will indeed be passionate and will indeed be rocking.
And they better keep them fucking Knicks fans out that goddamn arena. That shit was embarrassing seeing all that damn blue and orange in our damn arena. The fuck kind of shit is that? They better put a block on some of this shit. The fuck? I mean, how is Embiid getting booed in his own arena shooting free throws? It's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Well, I mean, we do know Knicks fans travel. Knicks fans travel very well, as we know. But I mean, the discrepancy between Sixer fans and Knicks fans in Game 4 was a little bit unusual and unique to say the least. But at the end of the day, Philly gets the big win with the 112-106 win over the Knicks to force a Game 5 or to force a Game 6, to which makes Stephen A. Smith cry a river again, which makes Mizzle very happy.
I can't wait to watch First Take tomorrow. I'll be watching First Take tomorrow for sure.
So we will see what will transpire in Game number 6 in Philly on Friday.
From the beginning?
No, on Thursday night.
Yes.
Thursday night game. Thursday night. Thursday night game 6.
Wait. What's today? Today's two. Oh, yeah.
Today's 2. Well, now it's Wednesdays. Yeah.
It's
So
Wednesday.
tomorrow, game 6. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow being Thursday, game 6.
I could actually watch the whole game from start to finish.
All right. So, the Cavaliers and the Magic actually played a competitive game in this series.
Know, that's all
and it came down to the wire, but it was a defensive play. But it was back and forth. But Mobley told Wagner, "No soup for you" at the end to preserve the 104-103 victory as the Cavaliers go up 3-2 as they will try to close it out in Orlando as it goes back for game 6. Bonjero had 39, played fantastic for Orlando tonight. But yeah, he had 39. 39 of the big ones, shooting 14 of 24 from the floor, 4 of 7 from 3. Wagner had 14, Suggs had 13. Everybody except Harris scored that played for Orlando, but in the end, Spider had 28, Garland had 23, Mobley had 14. Marcus Strus came up big tonight for the Cavaliers. He had 16. Marcus Morris Sr. had 12 off the bench to give Cleveland the 104-103 victory. But we shall see. This has been the series to where home court has served as the home team has won the first 5 games. Will the Cavaliers close it out, or will we come back to Cleveland for a game 7 between the Orlando Magic and the Cleveland Cavaliers? And, well, they always say, don't give a team life. It was set up. It was set up for the Pacers to close it out in front of the home fans of Milwaukee. But the Milwaukee Bucks said, hi, hold my beer. We're not going home yet. And yes, Mr. Mason, how can I help you? Go ahead, sir.
Watch Dame Time and Giannis come back the next game. Watch.
Well, stranger things have happened before. But Chris Middleton was big again for Milwaukee. He had 29. But I'll tell you what. And I keep saying he really does not get a lot of respect, but Bobby Portis needs to get some respect.
Yes.
Because
put it.
All that man does is just ball. He had 29 to go with Middleton's 29. Brick Lopez had 12. Even Patrick Beverly had 13 to go along with Beasley's 18 as the Bucks rout the Pacers 115-92. Pacers still lead the series 3-2. However,
that was an all hands on deck game right there.
Halliburton had 16. Nembhard had 12. Turner had 13. Naismith 7. Siakam had 12. I know they will have the field house rocking and ready, but Siakam and Halliburton have to be special in game 6 in case Dame and Giannis decide to make their best Willis Reed impression on game 6 that is coming up on Thursday. That will be the 3:30 p.m. game. Well, both games you can catch on TNT on Thursday. Pacers Bucks game 6, Knicks 76ers game 6. As tomorrow,
so you said 3:30? Is that 3:30 Eastern time or 3:30 our time?
3:30 Pacific time will be the first game on TNT between Bucks and Pacers. Knicks and Sixers will start at 6 p.m. on TNT in the nightcap. So, like I said, mainly, there's only one series going on in the West because that's the only series in the Western Conference that is 2-2, as the Thunder await the winner of the Mavericks-Clippers series. And, of course, as we know, that is, again, can't talk enough about Nuggets Timberwolves as they renew acquaintances once again in the semifinals. And I still believe this, as I said, as both of us earlier yesterday were on the All Pro Jaffos. Then shout out to Matt Sticks, JP, and Country K. Always good to be on their show and talk sports with them. But I said on their show after you had to go back to the 9 to 5 duties, if you will. I said I really do think the winner of this series will represent the Western Conference in the finals. And like I said, that's no disrespect to OKC because I have loved what OKC has done. I love the way they play, but you have to think somewhere down the road, and I know they're a young team, but you got to think somewhere down the road, the lack of experience might come into play as their postseason run continues. Now, again, they could prove us wrong and they can fool us because, I mean, SGA did have that experience when he was a Clipper before the Clippers traded him. To which, again, I said, just give that man the MVP. Give it to him right now. He should be getting it right now.
It should come down to him and the Joker.
I agree. But I definitely think that SGA should win it because he has definitely showed his value in playing for the Thunder. Well, the Celtics have a chance to close it out, although they will not have Kristaps Porzingis. He will not be available for the Celtics in Game 5, as the Celtics will try to close it out in front of the home faithful on the parquet floor as they await the winner between the the Cavaliers and Magic series. I beg your pardon. So that's that. And also tomorrow, it'll be game number 5 back in Big D. I'm sorry, back in Los Angeles. I beg your pardon. Game 5 back in LA. It's Clippers, Mavericks tied at 2 games apiece. They're giving Dallas minus 2.5 on the road.
Interesting.
Them to win this game and take it back to Dallas for the Mavericks with the 3 games to lead. That series is even. That's the only series in the West that's guaranteed to go 6. And then you got 3 in the East guaranteed to go 6. Sixers, Knicks are in Game 6. So will be the Pacers and the Bucks. And the Celtics trying to end it in 5 and not go to 6 against the Miami Heat. So back to the Knicks and back to the Knicks and Sixers for a minute. I know you're mainly more listening than watching because you were doing obviously the 9 to 5 job per se. But from what you watched, obviously Maxey was huge. But what do you think was also the difference in Philly getting this big win in overtime to keep their season alive?
Well, it seems like Nick Nurse went deep into the bench because Payne made a couple of big shots that was kind of huge as well. But also, they, like you said, they played defense and they were hard. They didn't give the Knicks the offensive rebounds that was getting those second chance points. So they eliminated a little bit of that, which helped. It just seems like that they put together that they needed to come to New York and just take care of business. It wasn't too much that I did see. I really didn't even listen to the game. I'm sitting here looking at it now while we're doing it. I'm viewing it while we're talking. But it just seems like, as you said, Tobias Harris, which I always say is he is an X factor, and when he goes, things tend to work. Things tend to work for us when he's down low, which I believe what confuses me about, and this is what all coaches do when they have coached Tobias Harris and Embiid. Why is Tobias Harris down low and Embiid is at the wing? I never that always puzzles me. But then I see that Tobias Harris is a matchup problem for that position. So I can see they're trying to do the mismatch thing, but you gotta, I don't know.
Switch it.
I don't know. Thank you. But no, it seems like this was
You're saying this was more strategy by Nick Nurse?
I believe so. Or it was more so that it was all hands on deck. And they felt if they can get this game and take it back to South Philly, they might have a chance.
Which they did. And now we'll see Thursday if we go to a 7 or not.
Well, I did say 6 or 7, but it was the Sixers, not the fucking Knicks. But whatever.
Well, I said it would go 7, because I mean you would love nothing more than it. Well, I mean, you need it because if it doesn't happen, season's over and you go fishing, and you come join everybody else on the couch.
Joining the Warriors.
Yeah. So, speaking of the Warriors, how do you feel about this supposed rumor, per se, that perhaps a KD reunion in the Bay could possibly happen? Which I'm like, first off, no. As long as Draymond Green is on that team, there's still going to be some animosity between those two. I don't think it would work this time around if they did decide to go that route. But I mean, now there's the whole KD rumors of he might be leaving the Suns because the Suns might be in some salary cap hell, for lack of a better term. So how do you feel about those rumors starting to rumble up again?
Well, what's the saying? Where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Correct.
So pretty much, I don't believe somebody's not bringing this up for nothing. I want the Dubs to get another ring, just to say that they did it again. But I don't know if I want KD to be the reason why that happens. I mean, you shouldn't have left in the first place. If you ask, if we want to be technical, you should have never left in the first place. So now it's almost like you went to the other side thinking that grass was greener, but over here it was good. It was golden. But you just no. I don't know. I think the fan base will be 50-50 with that. Some fans will probably give him shit because he left because he couldn't take it. And now, like I said, he's trying to see that the grass wasn't greener over there. And then some fans would be like, you know what? Let's go get this ring. For me, that ship is sailed. Like I said, I would love them to get another ring, but not at the expense of KD coming back. And it's like, yeah, you guys didn't get the ring. You only got the ring because of KD. Well, technically, we beat the best fucking team in the Eastern Conference in the finals. And they're proving it again this year, like they damn near can get there again. So miss me with this KD that the third. KD needed the Warriors more than the Warriors needed KD. Like my brother said in the previous show that we did, if Harrison Barnes make those shots, we possibly don't even have KD.
No. So, you're running back with what you got. You're running back with what you got, and you're trying to go for a three-peat. If Barnes makes any of those shots in 2016,
because the Cavaliers was daring him to shoot it. They were daring him to shoot it.
Yes.
They wouldn't even play defense over there on him. Go ahead, Barnes. You ain't made one all series. Go ahead. Keep trying.
And I mean, they were good, quality, open looks, and he just could not get the bounce of the ball, which, again, that does happen in the NBA to where you could be wide open and the shot just will not fall.
Well, hell, that's the hardest shot. What is it? The hardest shot to make.
It does.
And what's the hardest throw?
Is it when you're wide open?
Butt naked. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. We play sports. We understand it.
Don't
know why to make that shot.
So I mean, it's something that's hard to do because I mean, it's like, okay, well, if I can't make this while I'm wide open, go figure. Defensive players on me, all up on me, and be like Jamal Murray and just bust the shot all up in his face. To which, speaking of which, just going back last or a couple nights ago, back to Jamal Murray.
Are we gonna stick it to him
hitting
again?
the game-winning shot.
Are we gonna stick it to him again?
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
you.
Why not again? Because
and you know, before
I
we
mean,
get that, before we get there, because I texted this to you this yesterday morning or in the afternoon. I said there was one thing we forgot to talk about on that subject. So, if any Laker fans are watching us right now, how's that in-season tournament championship? Huh? You still celebrate that? T-shirts and everything? The banner?
They put up a banner.
Huh? That's why you didn't get that.
They put up a banner, and they got gold medals for that.
See, you popped your load too easy, too early. Y'all thought y'all won the championship in the in-season tournament. Ain't that something? That's crazy. That's why I said I didn't want the Sixers or the Warriors to win that shit. For just in case they didn't make it to the playoffs or they got bounced in the playoffs, and then you have a fan like me who's sitting here talking shit about your piece of shit organization out there in LA for winning and putting up a damn banner for in-season tournament along with your damn Mickey Mouse trophy. So yeah, there you go. Makes sense. Perfectly good sense.
So Mr. McDonald came on and said, best saying when it comes to rumors, if it don't come from the source's mouth itself, then it ain't true. That's my opinion on it. And now oh boy, now here he goes. Here we goes.
And I will say this, you're not wrong. That is one thing about Kobe. Kobe wanted to win. He didn't care. Or hold on, Keith. I will say this. He cared about when he went to the Olympics. When you play for your country, that's different. But
yeah, when you run through your own teammate's chest in the Olympics
to set an example. Yeah. So
yes,
those are facts. But I just had to throw that out there.
But yeah. So, Laker fans, talk to us. Obviously, you want Devin Ham gone. So, say you do not bring Devin Ham back, who's going to be your head coach, or who do you want to be your head coach? That's the question that remains.
Who? I hate that tag team.
You say it with a lot of passion.
Whoa. So let me understand this. You wouldn't care about getting a gold medal for your country? I mean, that's huge. And clearly, I guess you didn't. Nah, see that now Kobe did care about it because, like Dub said, he ran through his own teammate. He said, "We are not teammates. That's the enemy."
Yeah.
So I don't know about this statement right there, cousin.
Here's what I do know. It didn't matter if it was horse. It didn't matter if it was dominoes. It didn't matter if it was playing FIBA or in the Olympics. Kobe Bean Bryant wanted to win. Period. He wanted to win. Period.
Well, certain other Laker fans might feel different.
Yeah,
you just gotta.
When you hire, when go ahead.
If you want to analyze the Lakers, honestly, the problem is, we all know it's LeBron.
It's Well, not just that, it's the same problem that has been there for the last 4 or 5 years. They don't have any good shooting. That's been their problem.
That's facts.
They don't have shooters.
That's facts.
Like LeBron, like even when they were teammates in the All-Star game, LeBron said, "Now I see why everybody loves playing with Curry."
He said that?
LeBron James said that, yes.
Oh, you don't say that.
Hence why LeBron said, "I want to play with Curry." I mean, he'll get that chance. He'll get that chance in Paris coming up in the summer.
That's about it.
In the Summer Olympiad, but
they better
not
think about trying to get LeBron James to come play in San Francisco. Nope. Hell, I'd rather take KD back before that shit happens. Hell, Andrew Bogut could come out of fucking retirement before I even think about taking LeBron fucking James. Again, I will love a title, but I don't want it that way. Nah, he can stay. He can stay in LA. You don't need to come to the Bay Area. Nope.
So one question I was meaning to ask you last night, but forgot to. How do you feel about the Michael Gallup signing with the Raiders 1 year for $3 million to add to Devontae Adams and
it wasn't necessarily a need,
but
I get it. I do, because the number 3 receiver right now is Trey Tucker, which still is his second season. So, Mel, what's up, brother? How's it going?
Shout out to Mel Carey and Flash Media Sports.
Well, yeah, if you like the sideline or on the field action on the 8-7 FL, that's all Mel. But now that I think about it and had to sleep on it and think about the move, it's also going to push. He's going to push Trey Tucker, which will also only help him in the long run. So
Mel, did you just get back into Arizona? Because he was out here last night.
I think that's what he just said.
Okay. Did he drive or did he fly? That's the question I would have. But I mean, him always coming down from Phoenix to Vegas just to help produce this stuff and to give you the great sights and sounds and camera views from where he does it. He's just a tremendous, talented individual. But I don't. Well, I'm not gonna say that I don't understand it, but it's just there seems to be a different demeanor so far with the with the team at the team facilities, talking, trying to right the ship and get it back on track and get them back to the playoffs where they haven't been in 3 seasons. But how does the nation feel about them not, in a sense, drafting a quarterback or signing a free agent rookie quarterback in the free agent pool?
We did pick up a undrafted quarterback. We picked up we picked up Gus Bradley's kid.
Okay.
Now, as for how the nation is feeling and what I'm gathering, I would say a good. I don't want to like overshoot. I would say 65 to 70% is on board with O'Connell or Minshew. I mean, Minshew was one drop pass. Well, I mean, one caught pass away from leading the Colts to the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay? Gardner is only 28 years old. It ain't like we picked up some Joe Flacco.
there is not a lot of mileage on the body, if you will.
No. And so AOC, this is what I like though. Both quarterbacks are learning a new offense. Okay. Now, AOC might get the heads up, the nod up a little bit because the coach was with him the previous year. Okay. So I'm going to love the battle. It would be nice to see if they're going to bring in maybe another quarterback, but I would have loved if they would have put another vet corner. Get a vet corner. Even though Xavier Howard may be risky, but he's that vet that might be needed to come in that locker room, So that's and then you just have the couch GMs who think they know everything. It's like,
Twitter GM.
Yeah, we didn't get this but bro, just look at it. Just think what they just did. Do you think when we were in that the goal line against the Vikings last season? Now imagine Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers in that situation. Do you think we will not get 6?
Something has to give with those two in the same backfield on the goal line or up on the line in goal line.
It could
with
be
the aforementioned running backs. It could be.
But just think about it. He's not your typical tight end though. He's an athlete. So sometimes he may not be lined up as a tight end in the goal line.
And he can run routes too, folks.
Exactly. And by the way, I was watching Devontae Adams on Max Crosby's podcast, The Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Devontae Adams is happy with Getsy's offensive scheme.
Well, I believe one of his best seasons came with Getsy as the coordinator in Green Bay.
So why wouldn't he be happy?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Why wouldn't he be happy?
Exactly.
And if you're asking me how I feel about not picking up this is what I said. This, go get your guy. If that's what you want, go get it. So there would be no excuses. Okay. So we didn't get our guy. So the next best thing is roll what we got. Okay. We didn't get it. So now it's time to put in the work. We got who's here. We know who you have at AOC. You know what you got in Gardner. You can still the maturity level can go up for AOC, and hell, Minshew was just the savvy vet. So I'm okay with it. I know we got a defense that listen to this. I'm sitting here telling you that the Raiders have a fucking defense. And I'm okay.
And they gain momentum. And they gain momentum with Patrick with the DC being on the field, which gave Graham more confidence. So now he can just continue to build off what he built last season and now just enhance it and take the next step to where now it's about getting to the quarterback, because within the first 5 rules of the game, the quarterback must go down and he must go down hard.
And you can line up Christian Wilkins in the middle. You can put Max and Kuntz on the edge, and you can intertwine Wilson. We drafted a stud linebacker out of Ohio State. Where did he come from?
Yes.
Ohio State.
Okay. Yes.
The kid can play. I think we got a Robert Spillane 2.0. So I'm okay. I'm excited. And when is the last time that you and the nation was on board, besides not getting the quarterback, with the draft? And what I told people is Telesco left the Chargers. He drafted good players. It's not his fault that they got hurt or the coach couldn't coach him.
Mm-hmm.
But his draft record is He's from the Bill Polian tree. Okay. If anybody know what Bill Polian did with the Colts, I ain't got to say nothing.
No.
Okay.
If you support the horseshoe, you'll know.
Oh yeah. I ain't got to say nothing else. So he came from that tree. So I'm really okay with it. I'm okay with it.
So am I. Real quickly, recap what went on today in the world of Major League Baseball. Earlier in the get-go.
Oh, the Giants.
As I'm waiting for stuff. Yeah.
Oh, the Giants.
Oh, yeah. The buffering gets no bigger. Yeah. They get shut out by the Red Sox 4-0. As Webb
I thought it was 5-0.
3-2.
It was 4-0.
4-0 was the final.
Okay. Logan Webb was on the mound tonight? Last night?
Yeah, he was, but he could not get the change.
Yes, it was.
He could not get. He could not get the change on over for nothing. But then again, it was also cold in Boston. It was 53 degrees in Boston.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say the game must have been in Boston.
So yeah, brr. But anyhow, just went final in 10. The Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers 4-3.
Just went
2 home runs by Christian Walker. A's get the win over the Pirates 5-2. Well, about a good 30 minutes before we came on.
Okay.
There was a walk-off by the Diamondbacks with the Dodgers.
Nice.
Where we're at. We are at the Tigers and the Cardinals split a doubleheader. 6-2 was Linda's, and 11-6 was Mr. Neville. But yeah, Cardinals and Tigers split a doubleheader. Yankees lose to the Orioles again 4-2 in the battle of 7-win teams. In 10 it was the Marlins getting the win 7-6 over the Rockies. Royals beat the Blue Jays 4-1. Mets beat the Cubs 4-2. Twins and White Sox, the Twinkies get it 6-5. Brewers beat the Rays 8-2, and the Rangers beat the Nationals 7-1. And a final in 10, Astros beat the Guardians 10-9, and also Phillies beat the Angels 7-5, and Padres beat the Reds 6-4. And with the way Canseco's holding his knee, it looked like he needed another injection of some cortisone or whatnot. But that's your slate for tomorrow. Oh, really?
Please tell me the Giants are an early game.
Yeah, they're in Fenway. They play at 4:10 p.m.
Our time.
4 p.m. our time. Yes.
Damn it! I was hoping for like a 10 o'clock start or some shit like that.
Well, I mean, it's baseball. Anything can happen. That's just that. That's just
only reason why I'm off today, so it'd be nice to but I might catch up on some shows then. Maybe turn my PlayStation on. Who knows?
Oh my. My. But nonetheless, that was your recap of Major League Baseball. Gave you a recap of the NBA. Of course, they're supposed to be having trials for track and field coming up in the Summer Olympics.
Nice.
Yeah, that is coming up as we are getting closer to the road to Paris. Just looking forward to seeing it right now. But nonetheless, we want to say to all of our viewers that came in to chill out with us and see our new opening banner on this 195th edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show, to which, again, we do this show for y'all because, we try to give the people what they want.
Indeed.
And just continue to build momentum from there. But nonetheless, it is nap time.
Close to that 200. Yes.
Getting close to that 200. Again, as a reminder, don't forget Sunday, while me, Scott, and Chris will be calling the corporate version of Sickwit and the Insomniacs, there will be a special special.
Did you watch the episode? Did you watch the episode? Because soon as I end this stream, I will be right on Disney Plus. You damn right. Might have to stuff another cone for that.
Well, I am taking that because I don't want to fall asleep if I try to watch it. Because Lord knows I gotta be up.
I'm sorry. Continue about Sunday, brother. I'm sorry. I saw X-Men and I turned into a 12-year-old. I'm sorry. Well,
I trust me. I understand. It's one of the great cartoons of our childhood. I absolutely get it.
Next to the Amazing Spider-Man,
upcoming Sunday. But this upcoming Sunday, Knox 25 Live, JP, Josh Pernado of the All Pro Jaffos, and my co-host of the show will do their own version of a Manning cast during the Sick With It Insomniacs game. So
and don't have your kids around if you don't like your kids hearing cuss words because it's going down.
So
we're gonna say what they can't say.
Yes, they won't be regulated by the FCC like
no
Christian Scott will. So there's no
and I'm pretty sure Mr. 25 himself is going to bring it too. He already said it. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to get real.
Yes. So there will be a Mizzle, Jaffo, Knox live Mizzle, Jaffo, Knox cast. Their version of the Manning cast during the game between the Insomniacs and Sick With It, which is just going to be it's just going to be outstanding. It's going to be a slobber knocker. So with that said, we're going to let Mizzle go now so we can go watch the Adamantium.
We got to rush. Hey, I ain't gotta go to sleep at any time. Well, I do got to take a nap because I got to take the little. That fucker needs to hurry up and get his permit so he can start driving his damn self. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. So no, we ain't got to rush. But no, I know you got to take your nap. So, hey, thank you guys. You just can't be more appreciative enough. And before we also end, Cinnamon is fighting this weekend. Has anybody seen any promotional things about that? That is crazy. Normally when he fights, it's all old TV. You cannot see him. So if anybody did not know, there will be boxing this weekend. I'll be watching. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna have backlash on the big TV and boxing on the small TV because it's not really interesting. Cinnamon didn't give us the fight we wanted. Now, if Cinnamon gave me the fight I wanted, he would have been on the big TV. Backlash on the small TV. But since I got bullshit, he goes to the small TV.
Wow. I love it. I did have a thought, and just like that, it just went away.
Oh, see, that's my bad. I'll take full responsibility for that.
No, if I just remember what I was going to say, doggone it. Well, okay. Anyhow, we again appreciate you all for watching this version of the Mizzle and Dub Show as we get closer and closer to 200 episodes.
200.
I mean, that's insane when you think about it. How far we come back on June the 27th of 2020 when we first decided to do this thing called the Mizzle and Dub Show. But nonetheless,
COVID was rampant.
Yes, but nonetheless, it is nighttime for me. As the other one, we'll get to go watch some Adamantium come out, and don't mess with the Cajun. Anyhow, for the City of Brotherly Love, Mr. Maxey, saying thank you for watching episode 195 of the Mizzle Dub Show, and as Zorak-san, the super dope beat maker, continues to take us out, understand and know that you have purpose, you are great, and with that said, you guys take care of yourself and each other. May the good Lord bless you wherever you may be. And you've been watching the Mizzle Dub Show, and don't forget, it's 5 o'clock. some damn where. Here on the Mizzle and Dub Show.